Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. Remember, it will not resonate with everyone, but I'm hoping to reach a majority of you, but this is for Scorpio bonus reading. It may carry over from the last reading or we may get a whole different energy. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, 5-card spread. Remember, Tarot is here to help, not to hinder. I always go for a positive reading, but sometimes that don't always happen. But we will work through it. Incoming energy, or the beginning energy, Princess of Disc in reverse. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone just not feeling real stable right now, secure in their lives. They may feel like they don't have a whole lot of independence either as a young person. But it could be a lot of things. But like I said, we will figure it out. In the past, you felt like things are hopeless. You felt like you weren't getting everything you were hoping for in life or striving for in life. The obstacle, growth, blessings. Current environment, trying to overcome strife and arguments. And you're not wanting to deal with like competitive situations just yet. That has something to do with it, but it's mostly about strife. You're not wanting to argue or fight or fuss with certain individuals. But it's coming towards you, someone who is worried about a situation with you, with the 5 of Pentacles. The outcome, the Knight of Disc, slowly moving forward. Now, I'm going to clarify these. You know it could change up the story, so bear with me. We're going to find out what's going on here. See if it does trickle over from the last reading. But in the past, as a star card, you just felt a situation is hopeless. You felt like it's not going to work. You felt like you tried, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to, there was no fruition there. So the star card in reverse, why you there for Scorpio? Could have to do with the Queen of Wands. It could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're in the upright. Maybe you're thinking something's hopeless with them. But it shows they're in the upright. So you see me shuffling the cards, like I said. The Star card in reverse, the Queen of Wands in the upright. Why are you there in the past for Scorpio? Yeah, someone didn't make a decision on a situation. They decided not to make any decision at all with the Two of Wands. They didn't take control. Now is the obstacle, blessings, fruition, trying to obtain those things, growth in your life. You felt like it's not there because it's considered an obstacle here. So the Empress in the upright, why are you there for Scorpio? What's going on? Yeah, someone's not getting on top of something. They're not taking control, like I said, with the 7 of Wands either. It's like someone's having trouble taking control of a situation, getting on top of things. For very few of you, and I mean few, this has something to do with the pregnancy, but oftentimes it has to do with growth. It's like you're kind of like, you know. So the Empress in the upright, 7 of Wands in the upright, why are you there is the obstacle. It's like you're trying to achieve this. There could be you, Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe you don't feel like you can do it. Maybe you yourself feels emotionally off, or just, you know, don't feel up to it, because that's the Queen of Cups in reverse, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or just someone just doesn't feel like their emotions are 100% right now where they can deal with something. Now, as the current environment, we got the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is in reverse, which is what you want in reverse. It's trying to overcome strife or just not wanting it anymore. It's too exhausting. And maybe you're kind of keeping to yourself a little too, but, you know, not really putting yourself out there. So 5 of Wands in reverse, why are you there for Scorpio? Yeah, but you're not starting anything new either. You're not really, it's like you're not motivated, because that's the Fool card in reverse. It means you're going to be very careful and you're going to try not to step on toes, but who knows? It's something you're trying to get yourself out of. Something's trying to come out. Yeah, it's something to do with possibly finances or not feeling financially secure or stable in your life with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Now what's coming towards you is someone's worried about you. Again, I think it was from the last reading. Wasn't someone worried or trying to come towards you or wanting something from you? They're worried and they're feeling left out. They feel like you don't want them anymore. They feel like maybe you kind of put them out in the cold. And maybe they don't know why, you know. But the Five of Pentacles in the upright, why are you there for Scorpio as the outside environment? Someone's worried and feeling left out. Has to do with, again, finances. Yeah, they're worried about something not working out with you. So this has to do with finances, some of you. For others, it's about overall stability. And believe it or not, someone is worried about you, whether you're doing okay. They really are. And in the end, you got the Knight of Disc in the upright. Knight of Disc in the upright can be a Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo again, or it could be someone who will gain stability, but it'll take time. But you got to understand with this card, when you usually gain stability with this card, it's usually, excuse me, long-lasting. You know, so you're going towards something that's long-lasting, that's solid. So Knight of Disc in the upright. Why are you there for Scorpio? What's going on? Yeah, I think you're going to regain stability. It's going to take a little bit longer than, because Pentacles usually are a little bit longer, but like I said, when you get them, they're stable. And especially if they're in the upright. I see you in the past struggling. You feel like things weren't coming through and you felt like something was hopeless. And you may have been dealing with a fire sign for some of you. Others maybe another water sign or an earth sign. I'm trying to see what else could be here. But I see someone is worried about you, and I mean worried. They think that you're going to be without. I feel that, and I see that. So with the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, this is someone who's worried that you're not going to have enough. And they're thinking about you, but you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because you're slowly getting stable again, because you got the Knight of Pentacles there with the Princess of Cups attached to it in the upright. And that is also could be you know, Scorpio, another Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So Knight of Disc, Princess of Cups, both in the upright, heading towards the future. Why are you there as the final outcome? Yeah, Ace of Cups. We're getting that a lot for a lot of the signs. So you are going to get some kind of new offer. It's going to make you feel more emotionally balanced. It's going to help you move slowly towards your goals again. So, yeah, I think you're going to be okay, Scorpio. I think you're going to be okay. So Knight of Disc, Princess of Cups, Ace of Cups, all is the final outcome. Why are you there for Scorpio? All these worries over nothing. Yeah, King of Cups. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. For here, it's showing somebody going a little bit back and forth. You may be dealing with another water sign a little bit. Remember I said that earlier? I feel like some of you are not going to want to offer somebody something, but because you got the Knight of Cups here. You're going to be careful who you offer. I see that you are getting an offer. The offers are coming towards you. You're becoming more sound. You're going slowly towards what you're wanting. But it's like you're being very careful of what you let in. Because at the current environment, with the Fool card in reverse, I don't see you jumping head into anything without thinking about it. You don't want it to cost you again. But like I said, you have somebody out there that's worried, but maybe, like I said from the last reading, you're still not, going towards them just yet. But they're worried. They're thinking of you. Somebody is. The final outcome card, you got the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. It eventually will happen, a passionate new beginning. Whether it be a person, whether it be finances, whether it be just life in general. I see you heading slowly towards what you're wanting, and you're just not going to, not offer anybody your heart, but I do feel like somebody wants to give you theirs. So it's up to you. You can change this path if you don't, like this part of the path. Maybe if you want to, but it's up to you. Reach out the olive branch to somebody, but you don't have to. It's your life. And if anybody's watching that's associated with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, realize that it looks like they're feeling like, you know, they just don't have the energy to deal with strife right now, and they're going slowly forward. So the key is not to argue and, you know, and let it take time, because that's another thing with the Knight of Discs. It takes time to heal. But I don't think Scorpio is ready to offer somebody everything just yet, even though I think they are becoming more solid. And I do believe they will be getting something. Okay? And I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to... Bye.